Hola, amigos. ¿Qué pasa? So, Brett, that can mean only one thing. Where are we heading?
Argentina.
Okay, it could be a lot more than one, couldn't it? Because it
Yeah.
could be the whole of Latin America, pretty much, apart from Brazil,
Apart from
uh,
Brazil, yeah.
or Spain. So, um, we're going to stay in Europe. We're heading off to Spain for a familiar face, although we haven't done her for a while. We haven't reacted to her for a while. Wrong thing. Diana Navarro
Oh,
with Adios. So I just noticed as well with this particular song, I don't think it's an actual like video as such. It's just like just like a picture. I think. We actually had a lot of requests for this. This is like I was checking old videos, so I'm surprised we never actually did this one. So we are finally getting around to it now. So um, Adios from Diana Navarro is coming to you now. You ready, Brett?
yeah. Let's go for it.
And Brett, please don't say that it's sounds very Spanish. We get a bit of criticism for that. Sorry for pausing so soon.
A sonreír de nuevo. Ya verás, ten fe, mereces lo mejor. Aunque ahora no pueda ser el cielo, ahí está con más color. Sentirás.
Okay, so I paused it pretty early on there, Brett. So, question for you: like, what are you thinking of her singing style in this song so far?
Yeah. So it's obviously very softly in this one here. Even as soft as it is, when we talk about, you can still kind of feel the emotion coming through that one. Normally, without having sort of like a video, it's harder for us because obviously there's one less thing that we can generally talk about. But in this instance, I think it sort of helps just to sort of listen to the song more. And again, because it's not in English, I haven't got that to go to. So I'm literally just sort of listening to a voice and things from it. And just on that alone and the tune, the guitar, I'm quite liking it. And I say that you can just sort of definitely feel the emotional feel with it, even at this early stage.
Yeah, it's been softly sung for sure. The fact that it's in Spanish and there's no English translation, like it really does not bother me because I've said this before. Even when songs are in English, most of the time I don't understand. I'm not. I just can't focus on the words at all and the meaning. So for me, when I listen to music, it's more about the actual sound of it. So no issues with that. A little bit early for me to pass judgment whether I like the song or not, but yeah, definitely being softly sung and, like you say, does feel quite emotional.
Que desde allí te espero, cual fugaz estrella de deseo.
Although, sorry to pause it again, but although, mind you, if this was in English, or I probably actually would be able to follow it because it's being so softly sung, and there's not much of a kind of sort of musical instrumental going on. I think it
Yeah.
would actually be very easy to follow this particular song.
Y te velaré hasta que sane tu dolor. Adiós. pensarte cada día y esperarte, mi amor, en el lugar sin tiempo. Hemos sido afortunados, nuestro legado en sus ojos recordaremos.
I'm going to say something a bit weird here. I was trying to think of like what I can compare this to. It's a bit like, how can I say it? It's like pop classical music. It's like I can't explain what I'm trying to say here. Like it's not classical music at all, but it's the pop version of classical music.
Yeah.
Does that make sense at all or not? I don't know. Do you understand what I mean?
I think I do actually. If you're going to get me to try and explain it as well, I don't think I can. I think the only way I can is like pop classical music. The only sort of artist for me that sort of comes to mind and a bit niche is someone called Eva Cassidy, who generally did mainly covers, and it was just her playing a guitar, softly singing, doing really nice covers of songs. And that's the only sort of comparison I can make with that one, which I suppose is like pop classical music in a way as well, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Con alegría y sabrás, ya verás que todo pasa, aunque ahora no sientas consuelo y renacerás con experiencia y valor.
Okay, so I think I'll just say a few words first. So I actually quite like the ending there, how it kind of just faded away, as if it is adios, adios
Mm.
is goodbye, and sort of slowly fading away. I like the latter part of the song actually, because I thought it was. I like the build up to it. You know, how she kind of really took it away. I don't know what to call it. It wasn't really singing it. It was like this voice she was doing, and then it kind of got a bit more dramatic, and then kind of just finished off nicely, came back down again. So I think that was a really good. I really enjoyed that part of it, you know, because for a long song, if it gave a little bit of variation to it, and I just found with it as well, it kind of like I was trying to kind of close my eyes, and it was that kind of song where it kind of just takes you away, you know, from the real world, and you can kind of feel it, the emotion with it. Again, it's a bit stereotypical, but it does seem to be the way with these female Spanish singers. Like they seem to have that, I don't know, that power more, where they're able to really, you know, get emotional, whereas you don't always find that. I personally, for me, with some of the English language songs and singers. So, Brett, how did you find it?
Yeah, I don't think there's much more different I can add to what you've said there already. I wasn't expecting that sort of bit towards the end where it sort of went a bit up tempo in a very loose sense, but you know, that sort of change up there. And yeah, that sort of harmonizing towards the end. When we've done sort of album reviews, for those who have listened to those ones there, we generally like, you know, if this was a last song on the album, it's generally a typical song like that, a nice sort of ending. And like I said, the title, the Adios, really sort of fits in well with that emotion of the song. It was just really lovely to listen to, and as I said there, as I said before, like it's quite nice not actually having a distracting video. If it's going where you can just, and I know we said we don't listen normally to the lyrics anyway, but not having that be distracted by that in English and just sort of zoning out and just sort of enjoying it for what it is, really. Just really, you can sort of just really relax and enjoy listening to that. So yeah, I did like that.
Good. So it's that's it from us. So it's adios from Diana, and it's adios from us too. So we'll see you for the next one. Adios.